we were going down this really bumpy road. It had been
really
washed
feed
out since last year when I had been there.
Woo!
And we heard this loud crack, just this pop, metal on metal type of thing. And we both got out, looked at our rigs to see what the heck just happened.
This is our nice little camp spot. And you can see the river is way down from what it was last year. This was all full of water here. It's crazy how far down it is this year. And that barrel is probably only, well, that's probably 15 inches lower. You could barely see the top of that barrel. What do you think, Stinker? Huh? Still a cold place though, huh? No, it's not. Yes, it is. Yes, it is. Oh, you're so fast. You're so fast. What are you doing? What are you doing? You silly girl. You silly girl. What are you doing? You silly girl. Yes, you are. Yes, you are. Oh, goodness. Oh, goodness gracious. Yes. Yes, you like those rubbies, don't you? Yes, you do. There's some nice pools. There's Lily. Say hi, Lil. Yeah, it's further down. That was rough trying to do that one-handed.
Oh shit. Especially fast, like
oh man. This is a little smoother. Woo! What do you think, Lil? Woohoo! Whoa!
Don't eat shit, 'cause I'm gonna nail you.
Okay, I'm gonna turn this thing off. Okay, sorry guys, this is too tough. Should have just put the drone on. See what we got. Thanks to my Set Power TC75 and its dual features, fridge and freezer, I'm able to enjoy my smoothies while on the road. So I can keep my yogurt in the fridge. And also at night I can have one with the lights inside. And then I can keep all my frozen fruit in here also. Of course I also keep meat and other things, but having the full quart and being able to switch it from side to side lets me choose how much. I have more freezer stuff than I typically do refrigerated, so I swapped them to where I would normally run them in my old fridge. Throw some spinach in there too, some baby spinach. And having these allows me to keep them separated, so I keep all my frozen goodies in here for my smoothies and all my meats on this side. It works really well. One of the reasons why I cut these up small is so they can break apart a little bit easier. Strawberry. Oh, my watch is calling me. No. Wow, from hitting that, my watch thought I might have fell. I did not fall. So my Apple Watch thought because I hit that really hard that I took a fall, and it was asking me to send emergency services. That's no fun. Let's see if it does it again. Hope not. Crazy thing. I mean, I appreciate it, but I'd hate to have a helicopter start flying in here all of a sudden and me go, hey, what are you guys doing? Come in for a smoothie? That would not be good. Yogurt in this one, but yeah, thanks to my fridge freezer, man, I'm able to enjoy whatever I want. And having smoothies is, thanks to Phil of Down to Mob, he really got me hooked on having smoothies on the road. Lock it in. It's done. Keep it permanently mounted. So this is definitely going to be too smooth, probably too thick. It's too thick. We just enjoy it with a spoon. Oh yeah.
Heck yeah.
Damn good fish. Cutthroat.
Nice.
That's a cutthroat.
That was some rocky stuff.
I went down the gear just to make this a little easier and less brake. So you might want to back off.
But with the GoPro, it gets good footage.
Fine with me. Everybody always freaks out when they see this thing rocking like it does.
No, it actually helps to show how bad the road is.
Yeah, you got that right.
Yeah, the GoPro really tries to smooth things out, so when you can see a rig in front doing the same thing you're doing, you can really see the... Ow! Woo! Damn, I don't know what that was. I need to verify I didn't break something. Get down to a smooth section here.
Yeah, I got noises going on too that I don't like. You got a little smooth spot coming up in front of us.
Ooh. Yeah, that's not sounding good.
I'm gonna stop right here. It's rough again.
I don't know if you guys heard that, but man, that did not sound good. Couple really, really big pops. Stay here, Lily. Well, we get to look together. All right, that's okay. Wanted to really verify the shocks. Make sure that's good. That's what it sounded like it broke. Okay, nothing there. Shock mounts are good.
You got a section about that pup?
Yeah, those pops though, man, I'm trying to figure out where in the world what was hitting so hard. All right, fronts looks good, and that's where the noise was coming from.
Yeah. I had some kind of bang right when you said ow, and I was like, fuck.
Yeah, I did too. I have no idea what it was though. Unless I just hit the bottom of the, unless it hit the bottom of the spring perch. Yeah, that big rock coming through there, a couple of them. Anyway, as long as it doesn't keep doing it, we're good.
So we had these down, because of the pretty rough roads, had these down to 15, and the back ones are down to about 28. And I've got, I think they're 6 position or whatever on my Fox. Reservoir shocks are adjustable, so I had those at the softest position I could go, and when I hit the highway here, I'll turn them up on the highest position for carving the road. So this Morphlate inflatable thing is really, really handy. Does all 4 tires at once. It's pretty sweet. What do you think? This also gives me the chance to take and unlock the hubs, and like I said, change the shocks. And while this is going too, I'm going to get a good look over the vehicle before I hit the highway. Make sure on that we didn't break anything, mess anything up. Hey guys, this has been a really couple crazy days. As you know, I was hanging out with Andy. We were going down this really bumpy road. It had been really washed out since last year when I had been there, and we really see the crack, just this pop, metal on metal type of thing. And we both got out, looked at our rigs to see what the heck just happened. It sounded like it came from the front, and so I spent a lot of my time in the front, especially after doing with the steering, and we couldn't find anything. So we just continued on our way, and we got another 1.5 miles down that rough rocky road trail, and then got on the highway and proceeded down into Silverton, down all the wicked turns. And then once we got into Silverton, I was getting gas, and I looked at my rig and it was sitting like this, and I thought, oh man, I bent the housing, and got underneath there and started looking at it, and it wasn't the housing. I snapped a spring retainer bolt. The bolt was missing, the sleeve was missing, and one of the bushing sides was missing. So I was stuck. That was it. So Andy took his rig, went back up the trail, got on his e-bike, rode it all the way back down to camp and back, found the sleeve, found part of the bolt, that broke. So it looks like it had pulled itself out and then finally snapped. So he found the sleeve, he found the bolt, and that was it. No bushing. So he came back. A lot of incredible people during that time had stopped to see if I was okay. Big shout out to Russ. He left this big cribbing wood slat, which was 8 inches tall, real sturdy to be able to put a jack on. Andy left me his big jack and a bunch of boards, and it still wasn't high enough to get it up there. So once Andy got back, he ended up talking with somebody there at the gas station, and they volunteered for us to use their high lift. We used the high lift just in order to, once we got it all jacked up, we put the high lift in there just to hold it at that height, and then removed and put more boards underneath. We had that thing jacked up probably 2 feet before we got enough angle. And then even that didn't work. Then I had to take my 6-ton jack and put in between the spring and the frame and push the spring the rest of the way down. Finally, so it took a village to get this done. Finally was able to get it in there, but we're still missing a bushing. So with that, we reached out, or I reached out, if you follow me on Instagram and YouTube, an emergency kind of an SOS thing. Hey, is anybody in Silverton that might have this part? A lot of people reached out from further away. They say, hey, I got it. I'm on the other side of the hill, or not the hill. I'm on the other side of Colorado, but I've got the part, and we're trying to get it in more of an expedited fashion.
And so right now we're stuck in Silverton, or I'm stuck in Silverton. Andy's still with me here. Will dropped by to see if he could help, and he got there after everybody else kind of had showed up. So but we enjoyed his levity, of course. And so with that, after that shout out and those people reaching out, thank you so much for trying to be there, and also just your support. I really appreciate it. And then Brandon reached out late last night and said he may have what I need, and he's local here, so he's going to bring it by here in about an hour or so, and we're going to see if it's the right part.
And guess what? Nothing worked. You're going to have to tune in next week for the rest.